So we got to go ahead and talk about this whole situation involving Tami Roman, where she was sitting down during this interview side by side with her daughter, and she was expressing how her daughter's girlfriend is not welcome at certain family venues.
I'm graduating, right? Getting my degree, and she can't be in the
She can't be there. Do you get what I'm saying? My girlfriend can't be there.
Why?
Exactly. There's moments that my people have.
Hold on. Thank you. Let's speak about it. We're gonna sit down. That's what she did. And I knew not to even tell. I told her, but she knew. She was like, okay, I can't be there. Congrats.
With your other daughter, she's straight, right? Her boyfriend's in the past. She's never been allowed to bring her boyfriends around.
She would be.
She would be.
And why? What's the difference?
Because
Thank you. I love it. Now we talking. What you did? You leaned in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I'm leaning in.
Like, how is that fair?
Because there's something called confirmation bias, and when people think like you think or appear to be how you are, you're more drawn to those type of people. So my daughter is a heterosexual female. Confirmation bias allows me to accept whatever situation she's presenting versus not really understanding this moment. And so I got to take a step back and figure out how it works for me and how I can be comfortable in that moment, because there's something called mental health that we have to be concerned about. And I got to be concerned about mine. Even though I'm trying to walk with her and love her, I still got to do what's right for me as well.
Okay, but you're not graduating. She is. So
She's graduating. Okay. But that person is going to be around before they start sharing special moments with the family that I'm going to impart into my memory bank. This girl's out here, and then now 6 months later, y'all ain't together, and you don't, something done happened that it ain't right. I don't want that. I don't need to be a part of that.
Thanksgiving coming up. She can come to
She ain't
Thanksgiving.
coming to Thanksgiving.
That'll be like a year, right?
No, exactly. That's a year.
Like
That's a year for me, pretty much.
Yeah. Like,
So
they got a date.
where we do our New Year's trip.
They got
She
me
come-
It's fried turkey for the people that we already knew.
Now, I gotta say, it does look a certain way when you over here not accepting of who your daughter's with. And, you know, I commend them for having this conversation so civilly, because there's a lot of other people, shit would have been thrown, words would have been said. But this sort of thing is not limited to her graduation. It's other family events to where she has to tell her girlfriend, hey, sorry, you can't come. But how I look at this whole thing, if your significant other is not invited to any type of family event, especially if they've been a part of your life for so long, then you should opt out on not going to said family event. And I know that may be hard for some people to hear, but at a certain point, you gotta choose you over everybody else. And this is something that's not just limited to gay couples. This is something that also interracial couples may have to face one day, whether it's parents or other members of the family that may not be as open, which is one of the things that can be very disheartening, very disappointing on both sides, where it's like, you have this newfound friction and fracture within your own family because somebody don't want to get out of their own way, in a sense. And granted, it could be worse. There are some parents and families that would outright disown their kids based off of who they date, whether it is somebody who's gay or, you know, that looks different than them. All in all, this is one of them situations that if your significant other at the end of the day is not made to feel welcome, or essentially had the red carpet rolled out for him or her, it don't matter who it is, then honestly, you ought to not show up at the event. No matter what, at the end of the day, y'all family, and I get all that, but it's on the family to at least be open-minded and be like, well, even though that's not how I would do things, I'm willing to accept it because you're family at the end of the day. But I know everybody else sees things a lot differently. And it's crazy. We can't even have that as a bare minimum. But y'all let me know what you think about this wild mess in the comments below. Till next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.